Hey everybody, this is April with NottaDiet. Welcome back. Today I wanted to take a quick flip through and give you guys an idea for organizing your meal planning. Now, I have tried a lot of different planners, a lot of different systems. I'll show you a few of them in hopes that you discover something that potentially might work for you. This is a Rae Dunn teacher planner. I know, teacher planner. I found this at TJ Maxx, super affordable, $7.99. It is a 12-month planner, and it goes from August 2018 to July 2019. For those of you who like a really neutral planner, this might be a really good option for you. 3 colors, as I hold up 2 fingers. Actually 2 colors, cream colored background, the red and the black. That's it. There's no more fancy to this one. It's just 3 colors, the white, black, and red. So as we flip through, you've got your information here. If found, please return to. This planner actually never leaves my house, so I never really worry about it getting lost. And the cover, it is a really firm cardstock, and then there's different writing available for the fronts. Like this one says Hidden Agenda. Let me grab this other one. I also have one that is the best year ever. And I would say these covers, they're a coated paper. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'll touch my face as I'm planning for whatever reason. And then I go to touch my cover or whatever, and I get a little like makeup dot on there. Yeah, it's super attractive. Anyway, these covers are really nice because you can just take like a wet sponge or a white eraser, you know, those magic erasers, and just clean the whole thing, and it looks brand spanking new. So these are just 2 examples of what the cover could say. And I got these last year, and I know they're coming out with the new ones this year, so keep your eye on them. And then, of course, she's got all of her cute little numbers on the front and on the back as well. And then this one has a pocket here and then a pocket there. So if you wanted to keep some extra recipes, you sure could. And then a lot of notes. One thing I love about Rae Dunn is she is all about giving you plenty of places to keep notes. Realistically, you could fold these in half and tear them off, making like a grocery list. If you were going to the grocery store, that would be super, super convenient. Just perforate it, take one half and then the other half of the page. I don't do that because I do online orders, so all of my orders are on the computer, and then we just go and pick them up on the weekend. So let's see. Future log, current year, next year, all the way to 2021, which is really nice for planning ahead. Meal planning, I don't really pay much attention to it, only because I don't need a future plan for meal planning. But if this was your calendar and your planner for, you know, a year and a half, 2 years, it would really come in handy. So here is when I started kind of playing around with the whole meal planning idea. And I'll be honest with you guys, it lasted a whole week, and it was just too cumbersome. I was uploading pictures and then cutting them out on sticker paper and then putting whatever it was that we ate. It just, like I said, it got really, really cumbersome. So that did not last very long at all. What did last is after you get done with your monthly, she has daily pages. So on Monday, I started with the actual recipe that I had planned on making for that day. And it's really convenient for my husband too, because he can just grab the book. So we were going to make street tacos. They're 3 per serving. These are the ingredients and then the instructions on how to make it. Tuesday we did the mushroom spinach lasagna, which I can tell you, huge family favorite. Honey garlic cauliflower, sesame ginger noodles, vegan Tuscan rigatoni. That was amazing. I've made that 2 or 3 times. And then here in the actual planner itself are Saturday and Sunday. So I cross those out and I put our groceries so that I knew what to order. Now, if you want to do Saturday and Sunday meal plan, you could leave that open. We usually tend to cheat on our weekends and go out rather than make like a meal. So this worked out great that I could just do that as my grocery list as I went through and said, you know, I don't have any purple onion, I have cucumber, I have olive, but I don't have portobello mushrooms. You know, I don't have street taco shells, so I would add them over here. And then when I went to place my order, bada bing, bada boom, everything was super duper easy. This is what our meal plan calendar came to be. And I'll tell you something, this paper that Rae Dunn uses, it's thinner. It really is quite thin, but man, you guys, it soaks up the ink and it's just beautiful to write on. It doesn't matter if you use gel pens or if you use markers or if you're into the microns or the Pilot G210s, 7s, 5. I mean, it doesn't matter. All of the pens just kind of pop on these pages. It's just perfect. That's a lot of P's in one sentence. Forgive me. Maybe I should have a beverage to drink. Yeah. So as you're kind of looking at all the different recipes we have, I'm going to have a sip. Perfect. Looking through here, there's a lot of like the vegan pho. I think it's pho. I feel weird saying it. Like I should put a disclaimer on my channel. Vegan pho. Pho? I don't know. Honeycrisp apple salad is really good, especially if you make it with kale and add just a tiny bit of Parmesan. I know some of these say vegan. We are mostly plant-based, so you'll find a lot of our meals are mostly plant-based. Every once in a while, I'll pop in there a little bit of fish. Every once in a while, we'll throw in some grass-fed beef, but it is so rare. Most of the time, it's plant-based. Spaghetti's my favorite. The cashew cauliflower is super good. If you guys want to find any of these recipes online, they are all on my Pinterest page, and it's under NottaDiet, NottaDiet. Definitely invite you along. So we continue through November, and we went with like heavier meals. Oh my God, the avocado hummus taquitos, you guys, to die for. Tiny flour tortillas, like the street taco tortillas that we had left over. I put a strip of avocado, a smear of hummus, and rolled them up and put them in the oven, 400 degrees for 25 minutes, and they crisped up. Oh, they were amazing. Like my mouth is watering just telling you guys about it. We did fried rice, and then we also did Spanish fried rice with black beans and salsa. It was super, super good. Let's see what else. The creamy mushroom soup was really good. For the cream, we ended up using cashews. If you soak cashews in boiling hot water, double the amount. So 1 cup of cashews, 2 cups of boiling hot water. Let it sit until the water cools, which is usually about a half an hour, 40 minutes. Put it in your food processor with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast and blend it up until it's creamy smooth. Oh my gosh, we've used that sauce for mushroom soup and then just added the mushrooms to it. We have used it for fettuccine Alfredo sauce, which is amazing. And then I made a red and white plant-based lasagna with the lasagna noodles and then a ton of spinach. It was seriously, guys, to die for. I did a layer of the white cream sauce with then layered lasagna noodles and mushrooms and spinach, and then put a layer of red sauce. Oh, once it baked up, heaven. I am not kidding you. That is again, another favorite. Let's see. The kale and apple salad, that is a really good go-to. In fact, we're going to be making it this week because it's a good detox salad when I have had way too much sugar at work. I swear. I don't eat sugar on the weekends. But there's something about donuts during the week that get delivered to our office. And I'm sorry, guys. I cannot say no to a buttermilk old-fashioned donut or a maple bar. And you add maple to the old fashioned, and I'm like, I'm done. There's just no coming back from that. So this is kind of fun. I also marked, you know, a date night when we went out. I obviously mark out. We go out to dinner. We don't try to fool ourselves. We do leftovers. Usually when I make dinner, I will make 4 servings. We'll each have, and there's just the 2 of us here. We'll have lunch for the next day out of those 4 servings. So we'll have our dinner and then pack up our lunch for the next day. So whatever you see here for dinner would be the next day for lunch. Oh, baby bok choy soup. If you guys haven't made that, it's amazing. It's very, very easy, quick. Vegetable broth, baby bok choy, the bean sprouts that come in the can, or you can get fresh if you have them available to you, and a little bit of tamarind or soy sauce. You can even use coconut amino if you're trying to get away from the sodium. Excellent. Put some baby onions on there, you guys. Oh, to die for. So that is one way you could easily use your Rae Dunn to help you kind of keep track of your meals every month, and then of course your recipes, because as you're going through, you know, your calendar, you can say, you know, Monday the 13th on your calendar would be, you know, the corn chowder. So you'd flip to the corn chowder recipe on the 1st. It makes it super, super easy. Let me know if you guys have any questions or if there's any input that you have. Have you used this planner? Do you love it? Tell me what you think. How would you explain the paper quality? I really, really love it. When you guys are whiting out, I think on this one I just use my whiteout pens, but you could absolutely use one of my favorite products, which is the Tombow Mono Correction Tape. The retro just means the color. You can get them in a whole bunch of colors. I usually order these in bulk on Amazon because I use them a ton, and I mean a ton. I was gonna dig through one of my pens and see. You could also use like the Jelly Roll, and you just go in and you just mark it off. Like you just color over it, and it'll take away the actual writing. It'll make it more invisible. So that is kind of a fun walkthrough of the Rae Dunn Teacher Planner, and kind of a different way you could use that in your daily lives. So please feel free to subscribe down below and hit that bell if you want to be notified of any new planning videos I put out. I sure do appreciate a thumbs up. And any comments, I will definitely try to respond at least within the first hour that I post up this video, and I will try to go back intermittently after that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Happy meal planning. Thanks, guys.